on, guys? Welcome back to an episode of Fishing with Flair. Today I'm going to be going over my top 3 favorite ways to rig a worm. And today we're using the Gary Yamamoto 7.75 inch Kut Tail Worm featured in this month's Lucky Tackle Box. So here we go. The first way I like to rig it is called a NEKO rig. And what it is, it's a weighted wacky rig. You use a nail weight in the head and you use an O-ring and you rig it just like that. And what it does is it allows the worm to fish vertical and you drag it horizontal. So what the worm will do is it'll sit there and quiver as you bring it across rocks, any type of small sparse vegetation or brush. You want to keep this away from a lot of weeds and snags like that. You want to keep your line tight so it doesn't fall down in the rocks and get snagged, because that hook is it's not weedless. But what it does is it allows you to really slow down and really quiver that bait to finesse the fish into biting. And I like to pair that up with a castaway. This is a drop shot special rod, 6 foot, 10 inch. It's a medium light rod. It's got a nice soft tip, but enough backbone to really set the hook into a big fish, because this is a big worm to fish. I like that on a 3,000 size spinning reel and 15-pound braid with a fluorocarbon leader. The second way I like to rig this worm is on a shaky head. And what I like the shaky head for is throwing around weeds, rocks, and laydowns. What I like it for is to feel the bottom. With the shaky head style, you can really feel the rocks. Whatever you're fishing, you can really tell what you're fishing down at the bottom. How big the rocks are, how many rocks are down there, how big the rock pile is. You really get a good feel for the bottom, and it's also weedless, so you can throw it in laydowns, brush piles, anything like that. It's a really versatile way to throw this lure, and it gives it just a little bit different look than your traditional Texas rig. And I like to throw that again on the same rod. This is a 6 foot, 10 inch castaway skeleton V2 drop shot rod, and pair that up with either 2,500 or 3,000 size spinning reel and 15-pound braid with a fluorocarbon leader. The last way I like to rig this worm is on a Texas rig. And all a Texas rig is a weight that slides up and down like this. You can peg it. I like to leave it unpegged. And I have a 4/0 EWG hook, and I have that paired up with a Castaway Skeleton V2 series mag medium heavy. It's 7 foot 2 inch, so it's long enough to make long casts, but it's also short enough to make short flips and pitches in tight cover. And for a reel, I like a loose Tournament MB in 8:3:1 gear ratio. I like that fast speed to pick up the slack, and 30-pound braided line. You can go up to 50, but I like to do 30 because I'm not fishing in super heavy cover all the time. And the place that you want to throw the Texas rig is anywhere that a shaky head or the NEKO rig will get hung up. So if you're throwing in thick brush, laydowns, logs, anywhere around grass, any type of vegetation, that's when your Texas rig is going to come into play and do a little bit better. You'll be more efficient fishing a Texas rig in grass and thick laydowns, lots of big brush pile, stuff like that, than you would a NEKO rig and a shaky head rig. Those are my top 3 favorite ways to rig a worm: Texas rig, NEKO rig, and shaky head. If you like this video, give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.